All right, we got to do Jocktober. People are mad.
Jack.
They get mad. They
the
want
people
what
that
they
we
want.
feature. They're very angry. Yesterday, wow, what a success that was, huh?
Yeah, any updates from yesterday's show?
Is their page back up?
I'll check if their page is back up.
That was great. That was a great kickoff to Jocktober. Today we go to Syracuse.
Yes, we go to Syracuse.
For myself and Amy Schumer.
It's
Oh, Amy Schumer.
No, it is Ted
and Amy.
and Amy,
Oh,
and they're on in Syracuse at 93Q.
Yes.
love it.
What
They've
kind of
been-
station is 93Q?
It's like it's number one hit music, but it's adult.
How are they the number
oriented.
one hit music station?
well.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even.
If you've narrowed down the demo, I'm sure
Right.
they have somewhere that they're number one.
What? There's a hit music station that just plays the number twos.
Number one hit music
I
station.
hate radio slogans.
They never make sense.
God, I was in that world for way too long. What does that mean? The number one hit music station?
They're not even the number one hit music station in Syracuse.
Oh,
so
man.
I don't know why it says that.
there should be the radio slogan police, and they come in and go, "Look, you're not number one, even
The
Syracuse,
radio
so
slogan
you can't-
police,
You can't use
da-da-da.
that one. You can't use that.
You're not
one.
allowed.
You're not allowed." So Ted and Amy, they look like an older couple. Are they married, or are they one of those radio teams where they make believe they're sort of married?
It's like a work husband and wife.
Oh, so they're not really husband and wife,
No.
but they play one on the radio.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Ted Lang.
Long, I think. That's what that says. Long.
Oh, it's weird font. Oh yeah. If I move closer, it's Ted Long. Okay.
Ted Long
I feel like a Ted Lang.
and Amy Robbins.
And I think they've been in Syracuse for a long time. I kind of remember them when I was there.
Oh, you do.
And,
when you were doing
yeah.
your stint.
It's very adult-oriented number
is
one
it?
hit music.
What?
It's kind of like adult contemporary type of.
AC?
Yeah.
They call that AC.
Oh, that's me.
But they're playing hit music?
But they're playing like Katy Perry and stuff. But they're obviously not at all relating to anybody who has any youth.
They look like they're pushing about 60.
Oh boy.
What? That's not.
Even Amy in her highlights.
Let me see.
Oh God! Look at her. Oh God. She looks like E-Rock coming back from vacation.
Oh my God! Look at that face. And you know that's the best picture she took.
Yes.
Of course.
Well, she has a bit of a big forehead, like an elongated forehead.
Yeah.
A bit. Spiky hairdo.
That smile isn't very warm.
She looks like a lizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got like a lizard face.
Now, guys,
All right, today.
Oh, no. Is her bio good?
do you want to learn about her a
Oh,
little bit?
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Do you know what her friends call her?
what?
I know what I would call her if I was her friend.
They call her the Aimster.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have a problem with that.
Aimless. Some of them get Amy Aimless.
The Aimster?
The Aimster.
As in the Opster?
As in the Opster.
Ripping you off.
Bitch.
Hoo-hoo.
Favorite food? I love any kind of soup.
Wow, how fucking who loves soup?
A bland person.
You know what? Every once in a while, I'll enjoy a bowl of soup, but I would never put it on my bio.
No, it's not even my. It's not even my favorite hot liquid food in
No.
a bowl.
A soup isn't even considered a meal.
Oh, look at the lotto thing.
If you go to
Wait,
Mendy's.
First thing you do if you win the lottery, pay off all my bills and build a greenhouse. It's a house that's green with envy.
Oh, that's very good, Chip.
And then launch yourself through the roof like Tony Rocky Horror.
Oh my! Best on-air experience. It's got to be creating Amy's Slumber Party, which now draws 1,900 women for 2 sold-out nights every February. It's probably been my most successful event ever.
She has a slumber party.
Amy's Slumber Party.
And
with
how many people show up?
900 over 2 days.
Great.
What do they do?
Oh, they sleep and girl talk,
Do they eat
right?
box?
Yeah.
dyke
Oh,
out
A lot
little
of box eating, you
they
think?
sit there sweating from their menopausal hot flashes.
I think there's box eating.
Box eating.
Yeah.
Box.
They wear their special PJs.
Watch out.
What
Her
is that?
guilty pleasure.
Oops, there's a hole in my PJs. What?
The Real Housewives of Anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That means she can't pick a Real Housewives that she likes?
Yeah,
I
well,
personally like the New Jersey Housewives.
That's your preference?
Yeah, they're all fucked up.
and in this sentence is the hole.
Okay.
Expression you use the most.
Give me some coffee, sir, please.
That's enough, Ted.
No.
That's the expression she uses the most.
No.
That's enough, Ted.
Man, people just don't get the
That's
whole
enough,
thing.
Ted.
That's enough, Ted.
The fake outrage, like you might be going a little too far.
Oh, that's enough, Ted. And unless Ted is a giant cock and he likes to fuck her bottom, and he goes, "You want more?" And she says, "That's enough, Ted."
That just goes to show our differences. I was thinking when it just hits her cervix, like that's enough, Ted. But you went right for the ass.
Yeah.
I love it.
But I hope that's why she uses it.
Oh yeah, that's enough, Ted.
Why-
Yeah.
why-
Pulls his
Throws
dick out
come
like
at her during the show.
pulls his dick out like a fucking oil dipstick. Sees how far up the shaft the shit is. You're about a quart low.
Why aren't you reading the most embarrassing moment
Oh,
I don't know. Where is it?
or the best time of year? I mean, these are all terrific answers.
Oh wow, yeah. Most embarrassing moment is embarrassing.
It's crazy. It's
Where is
not
that?
good.
When I asked one of our listeners if it was her daughter that was with her, and it was actually her sister, her twin sister.
oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Best time of the year for you?
Best time. I love spring. Such a good feeling when you have all that nice weather still to come. That's enough, Ted.
That's enough, Ted.
She loves powdered peanut butter.
What's powdered?
What is
peanut butter?
that?
I cursed the day I was introduced to this because now I can't live without it. Greek yogurt and powdered peanut butter.
Greek yogurt.
All right.
All right.
Throat yogurt.
Eat it out of an
You know what
ass.
though? Now I gotta try the powdered peanut butter.
You gonna give it a try?
It's easier to sprinkle on your pussy. Let your dog fucking lick it off.
By the way, here's weirdest job-related experience. When some guy followed me into a woman's restroom to get my autograph. No, he followed you in there to rape you. When he realized there was somebody else, he pulled out a pen. Hey, sign this. Stupid.
Anything else there?
No.
That's about it. So why don't we get into their show?
I like that you're gonna try the powdered peanut butter because the Aimster
Absolutely.
recommended it.
Yeah.
I never knew you could do.
That's
such a thing.
enough, Ted.
All right, so it's Jocktober, show number 2, Ted and Amy on 93Q in Syracuse. Let's take a listen.
All right.
Too early to be wide awake? Come on, you're getting up at like 3:15 these days. I think of you when I get up and I think, boy, Ted has turned over a new
I
leaf.
know. I do
He's
get
getting
up
up
early.
early.
Although I don't think I have an incentive to anymore. Have you heard the big news?
Don't even start with me. What is the...
Oh, my God. Why is this on the radio?
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Don't even start with me. Imagine having to live with that.
Is that his wife or no?
It
no, it's
sounds
not.
like it.
No, it's in radio, some of these guys have 2 wives, their actual wife, and then they got another, like, fucking radio wife.
Did
So
you
they got
miss?
to deal with that shit twice.
Did you miss the cleverness of how they came into that break? You understand that song was called "Wide Awake," don't you?
Oh, and he was yawning like, no, I'm not wide awake, though.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
not.
catch that.
That's right. And then Amy even had the smarts to say, "What is it too early for you to be wide awake?"
Whoa.
I get it.
I like when a jock sneaks the title of the song into what they're
Ah,
talking
you like
about.
that.
I kind of like
That's
it.
your thing.
Kind of
Yeah.
nice.
Oh boy.
Don't think I have an incentive to anymore. Have you heard the big news?
don't even start with me. What is the deal that this global shortage of bacon made all the headlines yesterday?
There's apparently...
Wow, is she reading that?
What kind of segue is that?
But what a terrible thing to think about, much less talk about.
Look at Porty Rock sitting there wincing, waiting for the joke.
I know. He's just crushed by that news.
Iraq, you heard there was a bacon shortage? I saw a story days ago. I'm like, there's no reason to bring this up on our show.
Right. Cares.
Every
But it's-
time
It's perfect for a morning zoo type show.
Yeah.
when you heard there was a bacon shortage, did you get nervous whenever you saw someone with a knife?
Oh God, damn it!
This is it's weird. I don't know what they're into, but this is Ted and Amy's Facebook page. This is
Oh,
what their
no.
listeners are posting.
Why is the horse up another
There's a My Little
plastic
Pony up a horse's
a
ass.
horse's ass?
Gross. I don't know what
God.
these. There's that's just a picture of shit. I don't know what these guys do with their
Just a
listeners.
picture.
Oh, that's gross.
All right, let's find out about the bacon shortage.
Is the deal that this global shortage of bacon made all the headlines yesterday?
There's apparently
Is
a
it
shortage
really
of
that big of a deal?
Well, if you're a bacon lover, yeah,
my
it is.
God.
What's even the reason to get up in the morning
Oh,
if you
they're
don't have
covering
bacon?
it. I mean, everywhere from, Today Show to MSN to all this kind of stuff. The global bacon shortage also means a global ham shortage,
All right.
global pork shortage as well.
Is there a global pig shortage?
Now,
What's the
well,
problem?
here's the deal.
No, you're
it's
working
all
with one.
because of the drought. It's all because the world didn't get as much water as they normally do, and so that has been raising
So we got to
up.
pay the price. I blame all the
There's
state
not gonna
fairs
be.
that put bacon on everything.
Oh, I know. Bacon was so big, that
Sticking
chocolate
bacon in
covered
ice
bacon.
cream now.
I mean, again, I'm a BLT lover from way back, but I just
It makes you want to scream.
You know who smiles and who looks at the radio and smiles and nods while she's knitting to this?
The competition.
This is like something Jean Lundergaard would love when she's watching that dumb show, Good Morning fucking Brainerd or whatever it was, and she's like knitting and smiling at their dumb banter. That's who likes this.
Wow.
Jean Lundergaard.
Wow.
Yeah, but you stopped halfway. That's not cool. They weren't done making their point about the bacon.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't.
Well, you don't. You have to relate to the listeners because when you first hear there's a bacon shortage,
Yeah.
at first you'll go, big deal. But then when they start relating it to all the different ways one might eat bacon, you start to think, oh, this really does
We're
affect
all
me.
affected.
Yeah,
In the
that's
end, we're all
exactly right.
affected by the
Opster.
bacon shortage.
Yeah.
I'm not Opster right now.
My bad.
chocolate
bacon and
covered
ice
bacon.
cream now.
I mean, again, I'm a BLT lover from way back, but I just could not believe that everywhere I turned to yesterday, this was in the top 3 headlines. Really, a global bacon shortage?
Bacon shortage.
So I guess, yeah, they're cutting down on the pigs, which means we're cutting down on all the pork. And who's laughing now?
Huh?
Because
Not your
everything I
audience.
eat is turkey.
Well, that's true.
Turkey ham. Turkey bacon.
There's an overabundance of turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon. I don't have to go anywhere because guess what? I'm already there.
Oh, man!
Yeah.
I'm not happy with this news.
Women have no business being on the radio.
And why did you get so
Nate-
excited?
He was mad.
Yes, you know how they do the whole female comic thing. We're way past that. There's a lot of fucking funny female comics. Prove to me there's a good fucking female radio host.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Man, you're right.
That
Prove to me.
was angering.
Yeah, I mean, Ted was all
Angering.
pissed.
Ted had a lap band.
Yeah, his whole thing has been, losing weight.
Oh, good for him.
They have, by the way,
Ditch his sidekick. See, 'cause she was.
Yeah, he would lose what?
Yeah, right.
About 180. It looks like.
we've played one clip from the show, and we've passed phase 1 where the public posting is no longer allowed on their Facebook wall.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Because we gave their name, we gave them too much time.
Yeah.
Because then we got distracted and did other things.
Oh no.
Tomorrow, if we give the name, we got to go right for it.
As a matter of fact, Paul Hargis has already commented on one of their photos.
Oh.
Phase 2, bitches.
Phase 2. Bitches, that's great.
Great. You want more from Ted and Amy?
Yeah, I'm enjoying them.
93Q in Syracuse. The number 1 hit music station. I think I could do that for a living.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what do you
I
think
could do
about
radio slogans for a living.
What do you think about bacon?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Give us a little bacon break.
Yeah.
No, I just do the. I'm just the voice of the station.
No, you got it.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
come on now.
Come on.
The Opster did a bacon video.
Is that right?
What?
The Bacon Sunday
right.
video is doing
Yes,
pretty
yes.
good.
That's enough, Ted.
It's time to play to line them up.
Yes.
And guess what? It's got a blank theme. Kind of.
Kind of.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
I'm confused.
Yeah, she.
They're going to go with the bacon thing a little longer.
Amy
Well,
tried
it was
to relate
working well. We know.
Was it?
Yeah.
We know better than anyone. If something's working, you go
You
with
stick
it.
with it. That's
You keep
true.
going.
And you tell-
hammer the point home.
You tell me after listening to this if the bacon theme was worth the stretch it took to make this work.
Oh, no.
So far, it's good.
Also,
like
people
it.
are. One guy's pointing out, Chris in Tampa, repeating the joke ant is in full effect today.
Yeah. I just did it.
Did you?
Yeah, just before.
Why would you tell people what your crutch is?
I realized what I did because that's the best way to break it. Because now I'm conscious of it, so I try not to do it.
Yeah.
Bear with me, people.
I've wanted to say Hal 4 times today. I'll be honest. I've wanted to 4 times.
It's very hard to break the habit, so I'm trying.
Actually biting my own fucking lip to stop that one. Because the people demand it. They demand the Opster stop saying howling.
Opster. See, I just did it. The Opster.
All right, here's the line 'em up bit they do up there in Syracuse on the Ted and Amy show.
Beautiful time of year to drive out to Crit's Farm.
I know. We were just discussing. We got to go leaf peeping before it's too late.
Better do it quick. All right, that's what you're playing for, caller 10. You need to line these 3 things up in this order.
I'm not quite sure where I was going to go with a ham theme.
Oh, with the whole bacon shortage?
With the bacon shortage, and then I couldn't find anything that was a ham theme, so I thought of Green Eggs and Ham.
Okay.
The Dr. Seuss book.
All right.
You got to follow me on lining up these Dr. Seuss books in chronological order,
all right.
like when they were written.
Which came earliest? Which came latest?
Green Eggs and Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
And the Lorax.
The Lorax. Which came first? 421-9393. Line it up. You win next with 93Q.
My favorite.
Who the fuck cares?
My favorite book was Horton Hears a Terrible Radio Show. Horton Hears a Hole.
Didn't Dr. Seuss pretty much write all these books at the exact same time?
Yeah.
It seems
who
like
would
it.
care when the first book was written?
That
Dr. Seuss, he was actually partners with Mengele. And then they went different directions. I want to write children's book. Well, I want to get 2 of each and torture them. All right, take care.
I'm reading a lot of children's books these days. I fucking hate Dr. Seuss. They're stupid.
You're just
They're
mad
stupid books.
You're mad because you don't know which one was written first.
I don't give a fuck.
And you're not going to get to go leaf peeping.
Dr. Steve Seuss. I would not eat that tumescent boner. I would not eat it. Steve, I am.
Green eggs and wine. Green wine and ham.
I would not drain that fluid on a boat. I would not drain that fluid in a moat.
Yeah, I would not drain that viscous fluid. I'm a man, not a druid. I will not search inside your colon, but I will gladly take you both bowling.
Nice. I smell bit.
Sam, I am. Put your dick in my can. Too messing.
Flood. Do we find the answer to line them up?
Well, you're anxious for it, aren't you?
Yes.
By the way, people are leaving Terry Clifford-related comments on their Facebook page.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
You know, Terry Clifford.
From the B Morning Coffee Club, who has yet to be featured this year.
What are they saying to these people?
Well,
you ever see Baby Adolf? The picture?
Oh, yeah. It's adorable.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
It was one of the, I suppose it's one of the greatest fake pictures ever.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was on a website yesterday. They were talking about all these fake pictures, Photoshops from way, way back in the day.
The day.
And, like, one guy was just standing there, and then they had hands behind him, but nothing else. So supposedly that was a ghost holding this person, and everyone bought into it. You know, way back in the day. Yeah. But they also had Baby Adolf.
Baby Hitler's great.
Or Baby Hitler.
Yeah.
And a lot of people swore that was Hitler's kid. But it's so obvious it's not even.
Come on.
Could you just fucking Google image Baby Adolf?
Oh, it's so.
Or Baby Hitler.
It'll pop right up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've never seen this one.
Oh,
really?
I'm behind on this one.
Oh, it's adorable. Look at it.
No, that's not the one though.
Oh, that's the famous one.
That's the one.
Nope.
Really?
This is something they actually put out there in the day.
That one?
Nope.
Oh, he's adorable. Those are the ones though with the little.
Yeah, I'll show you the one I saw. I'll show you during the break.
The Lindbergh.
We got to
baby.
get to the answer of line them up.
Ironic.
Here's Ted and Amy. It's Jocktober, everyone. Come on, let's do this.
They opened the wall.
Ted and Amy in the morning. 93Q.
627 with Ted and Amy. We have Pam on the line. All set to line it up. How you doing, Pam? Good morning.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
I thought Pam's name was Sam, and I thought that isn't Sam I Am? Isn't that like part of a Dr. Seuss
That's
thing?
part of Green Eggs and Ham.
I thought that was going to be very appropriate.
No, her name is Pam.
You let me down, Pam. Can I call you Sam?
My daughter's Sam.
Well, there you go. Her daughter is Sam.
Okay.
Pam, line up these Dr. Seuss books in chronological order, earliest to latest.
Green Eggs and Ham, Cat in the Hat and the Lorax.
Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham and Lorax.
Good job,
Right.
Pam.
Cat in the Hat, 1957. Green Eggs and Ham, 1960. And the Lorax back in 1971.
Love all of them. Hey, Pam, we have the
Loved
season pass
all
for you
of
for
them.
Critz Farms out in Casanova. You and your lovely daughter, Sam, can
I
enjoy
am.
all the fall fun out at Critz Farms, okay?
Okay.
What does leafing mean? What do you? What's that
Leaf
mean?
peeping.
What is leaf peeping? Is that when you shit in a field and you wipe your hiney with a different leaf? I want a mint one, please.
I've been known to do that.
Leaf peep?
Yeah, you drive up into a nice little fucking country area and check out the leaves changing.
This
Maybe have some hot apple cider.
Ew, how about fucking
Maybe ride a ski lift or two.
girls'
Maybe
restroom
go through
peeping?
a corn maze.
That sounds horrid.
yeah,
And then there's a bonfire if you're staying overnight.
like leaf peeping. I want bush peeping. That show is beyond terrible. Like
Ted
that
and
is
Amy
everything. That whole break from
It's
that
not-
beginning, that Ted and Amy, that whole
Yeah.
thing, how we popped right in at the perfect time
It's
with
not-
the time.
It's not terrible. It's very polished.
Oh.
But it's more who gives a fuck.
Who cares?
Right. It's who
would
cares
listen to
radio
that?
more than terrible.
And then the woman that's winning the contest, like she has no clue what to do. Well, cat in the hat, Lorax.
Yeah, there's all these big sound effects and everything. They're like, "You won, okay?" And she goes,
Yeah.
okay."
Okay.
She didn't win anything.
She's gonna
of
get leaf
substance.
She could leaf peep.
You could
do
go
that
on
on
your
her
own.
own.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What is she saving? The $5 fucking parking fee?
Yep.
Somebody wrote that's enough, Ted, over and over and over and over under one of their pictures that they posted.
Well, why don't we do this?
Are people being nice on the Facebook page?
Ted and Amy.
Somebody is obsessed with this. He's writing, "You know what would make this work better? More bacon!" And then he's shouting, "I need more bacon!"
Want to do one more clip?
That's
HIV,
please.
AIDS,
Yeah.
herpes, syphilis, repeated over and over again. Fuck you a bunch of times.
Fuck you.
This is unkind. And here's a picture of some guy with his baby, which was a mistake.
It's not good.
Uncle Paul keeps commenting.
Oh, of course, Uncle Paul.
What's he saying?
Yeah.
Yay. Sure, you do shaka shaka. Let's play turkey foot. All the good ones are taken. Lucky fella.
Wait, hold on. Oh, he wrote some other stuff too.
Jerry Shepardini chiming in.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Hey there, fellas. Little game of hot potato with this one little tootsie. Yeah, it's a lot of pedophile jokes.
Oh, boy.
Chippa.
You want another clip from this
Yes.
show?
Desperately.
All right. Sam writes here, I wonder if the news story came from Prep Burger.
Yeah, you remember some of the. We talked about this yesterday. People getting their news stories from Prep Burger. Do you remember the news stories at all that were covered in the show we were listening to yesterday?
No, I forgot that show. I couldn't even tell you the name of it at this point.
You tell. It was the bullpen.
Oh, right. And their, I'll tell you, and their audience is called The Herd.
That's right.
See?
Now, just listen.
And they feed your need for rock.
That's exactly
right,
right.
See, I remember some stuff.
Yeah.
Just listen to a little bit of this, and you tell me if you've heard this news story before somewhere.
Oh, God, no.
Tell me.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, no.
Scientists in Korea have discovered the secret to a longer life for men.
What is it? What is it? Who can guess? Who can guess what it is?
Go on.
Who can guess? Let's play a game. Who can guess?
Holy fuck.
The Opester had his hand up first.
Oh, I had it too, though.
He had his hand up first. Opie?
Man.
Opening a wine bottle?
No.
No.
The secret to a longer life for men?
Yes.
Yes.
Opening a wine bottle?
No. Wrong break.
Oh.
yes.
Shit. Cutting off your penis and balls.
The Giggleberries got it.
The
yeah.
twig and giggleberries.
Oh, I went with the other fucking
See?
Prep Burger.
Oh, I'm
bit.
sure they'll get to
Yeah,
that eventually.
Damn it.
What fuck? We are exposing the hackedness.
Yeah.
And this was all
These
good.
companies are paying these morning shows, decent money
Yeah.
to just fucking go on a Prep Burger service and do the jokes that someone else is writing.
is-
Or picking the...
It's terrible.
Or they're basically picking their content for the entire morning.
I'm listening to shows like this every single day, and
But how hard is it? I know a lot of these shows aren't on the level of us.
Oh, please.
But how hard is it to sit there in a dumb fucking city like Syracuse? No offense, because I do like Syracuse, but I'm saying dumb.
it's a dumb city.
And then you look through your paper and you fucking, read the news and come up with shit.
Or just
How
joke
hard is that?
naturally. Just talk and chat.
Right. Why do you have to go to some kind of dumb service for some who gives a fuck story that might be slightly edgy?
And this isn't like hunting. I listened to Ted and Amy in its entirety the day after I listened to the bullpen.
And when you heard this, did you go, oh no.
Oh my
God.
God.
Oh no, it's gold. I'd like to hear their take on the story, though. Maybe they give it a unique twist.
It's all about the spin.
Exactly.
DJ Wedge73, one of the regulars on my Twitter, writes, Ted and Amy, line these things up. Gasoline, a match, your house.
Do we have a Prep Burger subscription yet?
Not yet.
We got to get one.
Immediately. Oh, my God.
Yeah, tell the radio wizard we need that.
93Q Chipitis says, feeds my need for shitty garbage.
All right, well, let's do this.
Scientists in Korea have discovered the secret to a longer life for men.
Ooh, okay.
Can we guess what her reaction is going to be?
Oh,
Just to twist this a little bit?
Yeah, twist it up.
Because they're going to come up with the answer that it's cutting off your fucking testicles, I guess, or right?
She's going
or
to
the
be...
whole fucking package.
The twig and giggleberries.
She's going to be very offended by this.
She's going to be like, she might go with the fucking catchphrase. What was that phrase again? That's enough?
That's enough. That's enough.
That's enough, Ted.
Could we possibly be hearing that's enough,
Oh, I
Ted,
wish.
from Amy right now? This
I'm
is a little
excited.
edgy. This could get a little crazy.
wish.
And she knows what her job is.
Yeah.
The good news.
Isn't Korea where they're wearing man makeup now? South Korea?
South Korea, but that is not
That's
what
not the
it
secret
has
to
to
long
do with
life?
no.
Okay.
That's the good news. The bad news is
Yes.
it's castration.
Ah, seriously?
They found the male sex hormones are responsible for shortening a man's
Ted,
life.
I got to hear that
And
again.
they say
I got to hear, seriously again.
These guys are lazy. They didn't even like. They got this big story. The other show played with it a little bit and got the phones. You want to get
Twigs and
some phone action.
giggleberries.
Right. They just said, "Fuck it, let's just."
Well, they
read
got
this
the phone
story.
action on the fucking
Line 'em up. You're right.
Line them
Right.
up.
You're
So
right.
you know,
You're
you don't want
right.
Deal.
you don't want to pound that into the ground.
Seriously.
Seriously.
matey, seriously.
Syracusely, yeah, keep it local.
Seriously?
they found the male
Please,
sex
can we have that
hormones.
as
I
a
really
fucking
want
sound
that.
clip?
Yeah, that is a good one to have.
I guess the intern just brought in a salad.
It has to do with no.
Okay.
That's the good news. The bad news is
Yes. Here
comes
it's
the salad.
castration.
Seriously?
They found the male sex hormones are responsible for shortening a man's life, and they say if you don't have those, you can live an average of 14 to 19 years longer.
Are you kidding me?
Would you want to? I'm not sure, but I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think I'd rather die early.
Yeah.
If I had my druthers.
Right.
Although I'd probably have a lovely singing voice.
And you wonder who volunteered for that research.
Yeah, really.
14 to 19 years ago.
Hey,
Not
Bob,
quite
you're
sure.
castrated. Let me do a little study on you. Yikes.
Yeah, of course.
Yikes is you summed it up with a yikes. Yes,
Well, if I had my druthers.
my druthers.
What's that? I've never heard that for balls and.
And we,
No, druthers or no. If I had my druthers,
What?
I think is my way.
My
What is-
way.
Like, yeah,
my-
like if I got to
thought it
choose.
was like a little.
yeah, like for balls.
Yeah, a little
like
nickname.
oh,
I
I
don't
kicked
know.
him in the druthers.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite of dristers.
What's that?
Brothers.
Oh, sisters and oh boy.
Double siblings, bitch.
And he took her thing to when she said, "Who would volunteer for that?" He took that to mean not who would volunteer to be castrated, but what castrated man who had previously been castrated for
Right.
reasons unrelated would. He just took the humor
It's,
out of an
yeah,
already
yeah, it's-
humorless joke.
I've had it with these two already.
Requests are coming in like crazy on their Facebook. I guess
oh.
they play music too.
Oh, nice.
One person is asking them to play some anal cunt. Hoping to hear that on 93Q in Syracuse today.
That was anal cunt. I'd love to hear that one.
Yeah, people. That would be offensive to those who work at the stations.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
One more before the break?
Please.
Jeez, swastikas are just.
Oh
I
no.
don't know how you do that with a keyboard, but there's swastikas and music notes that say Jerry Shepardini next to it.
Jerry Shepardini.
Look, before we rest Jocktober until a little later today,
Yeah.
we got to have the whole acting like a whole, don't we,
Oh
guys?
please.
Wow.
It's part of the Jocktober festivities.
What has she been doing?
That's enough, Ted.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she really holds it up in this next
Oh,
clip.
nice.
Ted and Amy on 93Q in Syracuse. That's who we're focusing on today for Jocktober.
Yeah.
Check this out.
I don't use my cruise control.
Look.
Even if I'm on a long trip, because it takes control of my car and it kind of freaks me out.
Well, I'm not saying, don't pay attention to what's going on, but it's very cool that you can get a car that could drive itself from point A to point B.
Kind of like the piloting, the self-piloting, or whatever they call it for the planes, right?
Autopilot.
Autopilot. There we go.
I like this because this guy was from Cadillac. And knowing the average age of the majority of Cadillac owners, this might not be a bad thing. Especially on senior day at the fair.
All right.
Imagine how much quicker we could get down to the fairgrounds if all the Cadillacs could drive themselves.
Does that mean in terms of speed as well?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. And here's why she's so hateable. All right.
Did you hear that?
That's
what was Ted going too far with that?
You know what? He was making fun of the elderly.
Women in radio fucking stink.
He was she was sticking up for the elderly.
All right.
And I bet she commits to it. She doesn't stop after 8 minutes caring about people, Jim. Oh, God. Yes. Jimmy doesn't care about people very long.
Yes, I do. I care about people for as long as I need to.
Like who?
Anybody who's in trouble. The elderly, for instance. I'm tired of them being beaten. I'm tired of them not getting their Social Security check. I'm tired of their Medicare not coming through on time. I'm tired of their prescription medication being too expensive for them to afford. I'm tired of them being forgotten and lonely and being, fuck them, they're annoying, they talk too much, die already.
You're just tuning in. You might want to listen to the first hour.
Christ.
Fucking Jimmy.
Apathetic hero.
Almost committing.
Almost.
Fucking superhero.
Almost superhero. Boredom is his kryptonite.
All right, we're going to rest Jocktober for a little bit. We're going to take a break. Do a couple other things. And then we're going to get back into Jocktober because on the way from the Ted and Amy show.
That's enough, Ted.
On 93Q in Syracuse, they play Morning Malarkey.
Dude, literally, look.
They play it a lot.
Goosebumps.
But they play it a lot.
Morning Malarkey
is on the way when we get back to Jocktober for today.
Why would they say that? Malarkey didn't die.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Coming out like pulled pork, I bet.
Oh, my God. I just left the Ted and Amy show in the toilet. A big chunk of it.
We just
it's like lava lamp filling coming out of me.
We got to talk about it. There's a little rapper beef going on. We got to get into that.
Beef.
Got to get into the gun control PSA thing, and then we're going to go back to Ted and Amy for Jocktober because we've just been turned on to the slumber party video.
There's a video of Amy's slumber party that
we mentioned a little while ago,
and Oprah brought up the fact that there is 3,210 views of this video. So
that's fucking viral.
That's viral right there.
There should be a lot more dislikes.
There will be.
Oh
boy, is that video going to have a lot of red after we're done with it. Ted and Amy time. Back to Jocktober. By the way, Phase 3 and Phase 4 have been completed.
Yeah.
According to the listeners.
Oh, boy.
Is that true, Sam?
Fast.
Yeah, the Facebook page is down. The Facebook page is entirely down.
We're 2 for 2, by the way.
Yep.
2 for 2.
They no longer have an active Facebook page up right now. No.
That's a shame.
Can we make this official and do a... oh, boy. Is E-Rock in there?
Oh, no. Or is he
taking
hi,
Yay!
Yay! He was hiding behind the Fox building.
E-Rock, can we do a sweeper to bring everyone back to Jocktober, please?
Bananarama's looking a little bruised these days.
Is that Bananarama?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Who's Bananarama?
Was that really Bananarama?
Yeah.
Is that one person?
Stop the sweeper.
One person or two Bananarama?
There were 2 girls that were. I think Bananarama was 3, but they just showed 2
I think they
girls.
lost one. I think one died.
Oh, no way.
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Where'd you see him?
If I know my music news.
I liked the dark-haired girl in Bananarama.
I learned it from Kurt Loder.
They walked by?
Well, they were on the Fox.
Okay.
No, they're on the
doing
TV.
Fox and Friends or
They're
something.
they're in here, too.
Are they
I feel
Bananarama?
very sick.
What's the matter, Jimmy?
I don't know. I feel queasy.
Oh, no. Are you going to vomit?
You all right?
I think it's too much coffee and not enough food.
Too much excitement last night.
I know.
Being a
too
crime
much.
fighter
It really
for 8
was
months.
Oh,
too
my
much.
God, right? He gets all...
Pooped you out.
He gets all sick when he fights crime.
My whole system is thrown out of whack.
Oh, Jimmy.
Was it 8 minutes?
Yes, but it was a very high-stress crime situation.
Sip a little water.
My system's out of whack.
Let's sip some water.
I know there will be an animation for that one. There has to be. Fucking crime fighting Jimmy.
Crime fighting
For 8
Jimmy.
minutes. But man, if you could
8 minutes.
if you could hold out and get to 9 minutes, Jimmy will be long gone. He will not be chasing you anymore. Ted and Amy in the morning. I guess we're not going to do the sweeper after all because we talked over it, which is fine. We're doing Jocktober. We're making fun of radio all over the fucking place. Today it's Syracuse's turn, and this Ted and Amy in the morning on the #1 hit music station, 93Q. So are you ready for the morning malarkey?
Oh, God. Malarkey.
Morning malarkey.
What is the definition of malarkey?
Well, it's just like fun, you know. It's
Good way of saying bullshit, I think.
Whoa,
That's malarkey.
and-
Oh, that's
You
a
say,
bunch of
that's
malarkey.
a bunch of malarkey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was a character on Band of Brothers. I love that series.
How about Dadlarky?
Malarkey? Oh, that's
Malarkey
not
is
funny.
speech or writing designed to obscure, mislead, or impress.
Nice.
Synonym,
Fan fiction?
bunkum.
Bunkum.
Yeah.
If I had my druthers, no malarkey would ever be used.
Pure bunkum.
Oh, callback.
That's a good one.
Hey, time to play Morning Malarkey with Ted and Amy. A great prize is up for grabs, and guess what? You might hear an impression in here.
Oh.
And wait till you hear this prize, too.
Is it a good prize?
It's a nice prize.
Yeah, radio has dropped off with prizes, by the way.
Oh, man. It used to
boy.
be huge. No one radio used to give away, like, fucking cars
Trips.
and... Oh, my God. Now they're giving away fucking... you go see the leaves.
Yeah.
Right.
It's 7:11. Ted and Amy in the morning. Stephen, Jeannie, Kim. That's who we have standing by, ready to play some malarkey for a great prize.
All ready to win date night at Ichiban Japanese Steakhouse. This is good for any Wednesday night. Doesn't have to be tonight.
Not even a weekend.
What a
They
shitty
can't
gift.
even give away a free dinner for the
At
weekend.
a Ichiban on a fucking Wednesday night.
Any Wednesday night.
Gee, thanks, my
any
favorite
Wednesday.
radio show.
After 11 p.m.
Jeez.
First prize is you get to kick me in the cunt. Oh, let me see.
Okay, there's a Facebook page for 93Q, the station.
Oh. So we're now
And
at the station's Facebook page?
There's
All
a
right.
picture of an older gentleman, nude,
Yes.
not very well endowed, but thick,
Yeah.
peeing into a coffee pot. There's a sign that says Jocktober pointing to him, and a sign that says Ted and Amy and pointing to the coffee pot that's being pissed in. There's somebody opening her vagina and asshole. Sure.
Gaping.
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez.
And,
The picture from the guy at the radio station who had a baby and took a picture with his baby.
Yeah.
There's a thing that says sex offender with it.
Yes.
And we have nothing to do with this.
No, because I don't. That's not true.
Of course.
Yeah, we that's
didn't
absolutely
do
not
anything.
true.
Who did that?
People are out of control.
Some fan whose name is Happy Jocktober. I guess it's a 93Q fan. I don't know.
okay.
Yeah, of course it
I
is.
don't know that person
a
whatsoever.
weird-
We
Jesus.
did not tell them to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
am
we.
on record. Hey, so let's do the malarkey thing. They're giving away what dinner for a Wednesday night?
What's a cool
Any
thing?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, any Wednesday.
Jesus.
What's that say?
My God, is that a real picture?
I think it's Photoshopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't even describe that one,
Oh,
please.
it's terrible. These
my
pictures are
God.
terrible.
Wow, they're not holding back.
This is, this is so bad.
Yeah, this is. They have weird listeners.
She got a black eye.
All right, listen, let's do this.
It's 7:11. Ted and Amy in the morning. Stephen, Jeannie, Kim. That's who we have standing by, ready to play some malarkey for a great prize.
All ready to win date night at Ichiban Japanese Steakhouse. This is good for any Wednesday night. Doesn't have to be tonight, but any Wednesday night at Ichiban.
And here's how it works. You know, malarkey, you got to figure out who's telling the truth, who's full of it. Good luck.
Well, this celebrity has a new memoir.
Oh, someone's got some Pop-Tarts coming.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Kenny.
my God. Kenny,
Yeah.
the Pop-Tart bringer.
Yeah. Quickly. Thank you.
What do you got there, Jimmy?
I have a plain fat-free yogurt and blueberries because I'm eating better.
What about the powdered peanut butter we learned about today?
Well, Kenny, I asked for it, and all of a sudden, no, I didn't. I don't know.
Kenny,
if
can we find powdered peanut butter? Not today,
yeah.
for down the road.
Or if you can't find that, could you just wring out your ass hairs and hopefully some crusted doo-doos?
Amy of Ted and Amy says it's delicious.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a word anything.
But can we at least try it on our own?
I wouldn't take a word anything.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what the fuck sentence structure that was.
Exactly.
Kenny.
We need dried peanut butter. How did we, or powdered? Powdered peanut butter? Powdered, right. Let's find that.
Let's find some. What is that?
I don't think so, GH.
No?
Oh, boy.
Why? They got to sell it all nice and...
Oh, fuck.
That'd be nice. All right, let's get back to this. Ted and Amy and the Morning Malarkey, finally. Whoa.
Jesus.
Why is there a picture of a guy holding a horse penis on that Facebook
They are
page?
really
They have weird
putting some of the most horrible
terrible.
pictures.
They do have
It's just
twisted
amazing
listeners.
that's available. It's amazing when you look at what pictures are available.
I know. Why
to
wouldn't you
people now.
suck it?
The horse? Yes, of course. Of course.
We're in full ADD radio mode.
Yes.
You know that. All right, let's focus because we got a big guest coming in, and we got to get this
It's
Jocktober over with.
To be tonight, but any Wednesday night at Ichiban.
And here's how it works. You know, Malarkey, you got to figure out who's telling the truth, who's full of it. Good luck.
Well, this celebrity has a new memoir coming out in November.
Susan
it's called
Smith first.
Roll Me Up
Say
and
liar.
Smoke Me When I Die.
Roll me up and smoke me when I die.
So who is that
she laughing
celebrity?
about?
I'm going to go with the former Snoop Dogg, current Snoop Lion.
Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten Snoop Dogg changed his name.
Yeah, because he's all into the
Snoop
whole
Lion.
Rasta thing. I'm going to say
Okay.
Snoop Dogg has
All
got
right.
that coming out.
I'm saying it's the Matthew McConaughey,
Matthew McConaughey.
who is a little out there. He's pretty earthy.
He might be one to possibly come out with a book title that. Oh, wait a minute. The hotline is ringing. Ted and Amy, good morning.
Maybe I
Oh,
didn't
my.
love you.
Is this Willie Nelson?
Is this Willie
But it's
Nelson?
all been
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, Chip.
That's fucking great.
You like it?
Holy fuck. This show just gets better and better at being worse.
You don't have to say, "Is this Willie Nelson?"
Is this Willie? Maybe. Oh, God.
Look,
Sounds like Katharine Hepburn doing Willie Nelson.
Oh, wait a minute. The hotline is ringing. Ted and Amy, good morning.
maybe I didn't
my.
love you.
Is this Willie
Is
Nelson?
this Willie
But it's
Nelson?
all been as I should have.
Willie! Oh,
Willie. We've
Really?
Good morning, Ted and Amy.
You've had a
How
lot
are
of
you?
arrests.
Oh,
You have a lot
Willie.
of kids. Let's just
On the road again.
Okay, Willie.
Wait. Was she saying that there are a lot of kids like listening, and that maybe he shouldn't be doing pot jokes? Or
I
pot?
guess that would be her.
Let me hear that.
How far
Wow.
back was it?
What a fucking hole. What a hole she is.
Ugh. A gaping hole.
Oh, God. Now the kids.
Oh.
It's Adam Sandler doing Willie Nelson, right? So they got Adam Sandler on the hotline.
Maybe
Yeah,
little Nicky. Oh, maybe the guy that plays the golf, Happy Gilmore.
I think that's Willie Nelson.
Oh, no, it's not Willie Nelson. It's me.
Oh.
Maybe I. Ugh. Jesus.
Wow, one of the Bananarama broads is a beast.
Yeah, she looks like a bull dyke.
Wow.
Oh man, look
The
at
other
the
one
other
held
one.
up, though.
Well, she did, but she was so cute back in the Bananarama days.
Yeah.
I would like to ram my banana in Bananarama.
She has a giant, shiny forehead, which probably
She does.
that's probably why they wear the handkerchiefs on her head.
Oh God,
Because she probably hated her
should
giant,
have.
Willie!
shiny forehead her whole life.
Willie. It's not Willie.
It's not?
Willie! Oh, Willie.
We've
Really?
Good morning, Ted and Amy.
You've had a
How
lot
are
of
you?
arrests.
Oh,
You have a lot
Willie.
of kids. Let's just
On the road again.
Okay, Willie.
I just can't wait to get on.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
It's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Willie, really? It's very early. Maybe you can answer our malarkey for us.
Some celebrity has come out with a memoir called "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die." Who is it?
Join me
You?
at Farm Aid.
Did you say join me at Farm Aid?
It's me, Willie Nelson.
Oh, it's
Oh
you!
my goodness!
You
All right.
Crazy.
Oh,
Right.
he's still
Easy for the.
he's got a
Okay,
great
Willie.
voice, but
Thank
scared
you,
straight. I'm hoping.
This fucking guy is great. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Jim always likes these fucking Jocktober little comedic bits. That guy's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was Willie Nelson on the phone.
Well,
It's
if you
not
close
Willie?
your eyes.
Oh, it is? Was it?
Yeah, well, because they said Willie Nelson's
oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
phone.
yeah.
Oh.
He was like, the hotlines. You hear how he's like, he was throwing a little, yeah, hotlines ringing.
Why didn't he do any pot jokes though? I don't understand.
Oh boy.
I just hope a
Wouldn't you do
dog
that
doesn't
if
walk in
you're,
front of Willie
boy.
Nelson and he
Willie
breaks
Nelson
character.
Malarkey isn't over, guys.
No.
It continues.
That's right.
With Ted and Amy in Syracuse.
All right, one of those is
Those
the
that
real one.
heard that one.
I say it's Snoop Dogg / Snoop Lion.
I say it's Matthew McConaughey.
And Willie Nelson says it's him. Steven, you're caller 10. Who's coming out with a book called Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die?
Willie.
You think
it's Willie Nelson?
You think
All
it is
right.
Willie Nelson? Jeannie, you get to choose between me or Amy. Who's telling the truth?
I'm going to go with you, Ted.
You think I'm telling the truth?
Lion.
Snoop Dogg / Snoop Lion.
I
Kim,
know who
you're
it
caller
is.
12.
Yul Brenner.
See, roll me up and smoke me. I'm dead.
They only have one Wednesday gift certificate to give away.
Yeah.
And so,
Could you at least bring somebody?
I don't know.
Probably not.
They're giving away a Wednesday night.
A Wednesday night.
And they only have the one.
The
So
Tapanaki.
This stupid restaurant's like, look, you know.
Yeah.
once the first
You
person,
can't have Friday reception.
Oh.
but once the first person guesses who it obviously is,
Yeah.
the other two have to guess.
It involves more of the listeners in one contest, even though they're only giving away one prize, right?
Yeah, and so like now that the first guy picked Willie Nelson,
Right. It's almost like you're the last guy picked for the sports team.
So the third person on the phone has to just pick whoever nobody else picked.
Default, yes, by default.
Lion.
Snoop Dogg / Snoop Lion. Kim, you're caller 12. You get stuck with Amy's answer. You think Matthew McConaughey is coming out with that book?
Sure.
Well,
He's cleaning up his act. He just
he's
recently got
now.
married
He's
and
married.
all.
Believe it or not, the truth teller today was me. You got it right off the bat, Stephen.
Actually,
Willie.
no, it was Willie Nelson actually that was telling the
All
truth.
right,
It's
good.
Willie Nelson.
was telling the truth.
Steve got it. Congratulations. Ichiban, $50, you crazy kid, all right?
That's a lot of sushi, speaking of rolling things up. Stephen, you hang on the line. You're a winner with 93Q, the number
you're
one
not.
hit music station.
They gave away $50 for a Wednesday night.
And he got his own bit wrong.
Yeah, and he fucking got the bit wrong.
He announced that he was the correct answer when in fact it was Willie Nelson.
Nah.
Of course it was not him.
I know it's not New York City, but $50 with a date doesn't go fucking far.
Well, maybe there it does. Maybe in Syracuse.
I don't know. No, if you have a few wobbly pops.
You know what first prize should be? First prize should be if all of a sudden your radio just blows up.
Breaking news.
Oh.
The 93Q radio station Facebook page is down.
Why?
That one too?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's confirmed.
Man.
Wow. I wonder why that would happen.
I don't know.
You know, Facebook.
That's double points, though.
I don't know what's the deal is with Facebook. Their site's going down.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, man.
It's too bad.
38 dead in a ferry crash in Hong Kong. You know, I heard something about Hong Kong.
They'll make more.
Really?
Yes, apparently, King Kong
Right.
went to Hong Kong to play ping pong with his ding dong. I heard that. So that's also breaking news.
That's a fucking old rhyme, stupid.
Oh, thanks, Chip.
Let it go.
Thank you.
All right. We're on our last clip.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, technically it's the last clip.
But we could do bonus today. Bonus Jocktober.
Well,
Because we
first,
do have the slumber party video.
Slumber party video.
it depends on how you feel about the last clip. Did you look at the time length of the last clip?
Oh, no.
It's long.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not.
good. What is it?
Well, it's titled, How Long Can You Sit Through Amy's Story?
Oh, no. It's an Amy story. Ugh, this is going to be bad.
What's
Just
the story about?
It's a slice of life anecdote.
Ooh.
Just like, you know how you guys come in here and tell personal stories? I'll tell a personal story.
Sure.
Jim tells personal stories, you know, chasing the bus.
Chasing the bus.
Can I guess what it's about?
Oh, sure.
It's about the time that she had too many drinks and fell down the steps, and the impact caused her to diarrhea shit into her pantyhose, and then it filled up her cunt, and she had to go to the hospital to have her cunt scooped out because she was afraid of getting fecal matter in her cunt walls again. That's what I think it was about.
Is Jimmy right?
Is that?
Is that
And she
he
split her head
close?
open
He's off.
because she was really. That's my guess is that her heel broke as she was going down the steps, and she was texting. She was texting a photo of her clit to the not white janitor, and then she fell and shat her pantyhose and had liquid shit in her cunt, and it went all the way down to her ankles. And she's fucking laying there laughing her balls off.
Very good. You want to hear Amy's
Let's see
story?
how right I was.
And also, Dr. Steve, who I now call Needy Steve, is sending us
Now.
powdered peanut butter.
Oh,
so we
really?
can try it.
Thank you, Dr. Steve.
Cool.
speaking of construction,
Yes.
I met a last-minute merger in BJ's the other day.
A last-minute merger?
Which I know. I
How
mean,
do you know he was a
well,
last-minute
because
merger?
I just know the
Did he
attitude.
come up to you and say, hey?
No. He
Oh,
was
a
a last-minute
last-minute
merger
merger.
in the line of getting out of BJ's. So I know that. I've called
When you're cutting line, I guess. Or last minute merger, like you go up to where a lane is closed, and then you jump right in instead of orderly getting into the line of
Don't
traffic.
you just call a guy an asshole? Why
Yeah.
is it a last-minute merger?
Because you're merging at the last minute.
Is it part of their show lingo?
Very upsetting.
I bet you they talk about last-minute mergers a lot.
Yeah.
And you don't want to say the a-hole word that early in the morning.
No, the children.
Well, you know what it was in high school. Apparently, she was known as a merger lover because she would always bed mergers, and her father said, "Don't ever bring no merger home, and don't ever have no merger baby, because I won't hug it."
He was a last-minute merger in the line of getting out of BJ's. So I know that. I've called the whole attitude.
Wait a minute. A last-minute merger.
All right, those of you that go into
Are you
BJ's
talking
or
the
something like that.
self-checkout line?
All of us have to kind of merge.
What, did he cut his card in
as
front of
we're
yours?
leaving
Oh, I thought-
BJ's or a place like that because we have
Are you
the
talking
security
about
guy?
the parking lot or inside at the register, you fucking bitch?
I think the parking lot
Before it was the register.
was it.
Before.
Oh, before yeah.
What?
I don't know what she's talking about merging into. The line for the register with your cart or the fucking parking lot with a car.
I actually did hear this story.
Oh, did you, Jimmy?
What happened was there was a last minute merger, and she got stuck at the light. And he said, and you know how I am, Ted. I have to take a vegetable juice shit in the afternoon because she drinks a giant beet juice, and she shat in the car, and she says that I had to pull over into the shoulder and aim my asshole over the ashtray.
She's trying to hold it back like the elevator doors in The Shining. Big red beady shit.
I had my stomach up in the air, and I was trying to straighten out my back so I didn't make a duty on my seat. I had on those tan slacks that you hate. Oh yeah, the ones that show your camel toe. That's right, Ted.
Stupid.
All right, I guess we don't have to play the rest of the
I'm
story.
just guessing. I could be wrong.
Oh, I thought that was the real.
All right.
Wait a minute. A last-minute merger.
All right, those of you that go into
Are you talking
BJ's or
the
something like that.
self-checkout line?
All of us have to kind of merge.
What, did he cut his card in
as
front of
we're
yours?
leaving BJ's or a place like that because we have the
Where the security guy
self-checkout.
checks your receipt?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. And okay, so I'm not a lallygagger. I always obey all
You're a
grocery
big
cart
cock
rules
gagger.
because I'm all about
Wait a minute.
people
Let
that
me
are
get
really
this straight.
really slow.
You're in BJ's.
I'm
You're
in
leaving
BJ's.
the
I'm
store
leaving BJ's
with
and
your cart full of stuff.
And I'm not walking slow or fast. I'm just merging into the line
and you're
as I
waiting
do.
for the security guy to check your receipt before you go through the
Well,
door.
I'm headed toward there. My wheels are rolling still, and all of a sudden I hear this loud wheel behind me, and I turn, and there's a gentleman getting in front of me. We call that a cart last-minute merger. So I stop
No, we don't.
because
I don't think
God
I've ever seen that
forbid,
happen.
God forbid,
What, is he
he
in a little
gets
bit
there
of a
2
hurry?
seconds before I do, and he must have seen my look, and he went, "Oh, go ahead," and I went, "Oh no, you go ahead." So then I follow him out because he, got there
Pause
2
this, I
seconds
know what
before I
happens.
did.
That doesn't end well. What happens was when they're getting into their cars, he takes his cart and he rams it into her shins and he calls her a cunt.
Oh, that's awful.
He gives her what they call the old cart shinning. Calls her a cunt.
I love Jimmy's stories on this.
You know what it was? When she was loading, she bought 2 boxes of tampons because she's a bleeder. That's why she goes to BJ's so she can buy cunt plugs by the fucking bulk. And he rammed his cart into her shins and just called her a cunt. And then she fell half into the trunk.
There really are people around here that don't like Jocktober, huh?
All right,
come on.
I have heard that.
Wow, it just brings so much to the show. We get stories from Jimmy.
They don't see it.
Holy fuckaroni.
So then I follow him out because he, got there 2 seconds before I did.
You do
He's-
know you're talking about a store.
Right, so he's throwing everything in his truck, and what do I call it as I'm wheeling out to my car? I go, let me guess, he's not going to put his cart back in the cart return.
Oh,
Because God
shit.
forbid he spends a minute longer
The
wheeling the cart
police.
back.
This guy
No,
had
it is windy. Windy Sunday.
This guy
So
had a
he
whole attitude
throws
then.
the cart into the.
This sounds like a Fez story.
Oh man! Oh,
It does, right?
Oh,
I don't know what
no.
you're talking
What do you-
about.
Oh no! Oh boy! She
What
is
she doing?
She's a busybody.
rambling.
Fuck,
you know.
play some Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you nosy body.
You nosy body.
What, now she's studying the guy?
I guess I
Who gives a fuck where he leaves his cart?
and do you think all this happened and she was like, "Oh man, I got to get on the air and talk about this tomorrow."
This is. Let me jot this down because I need to remember this
And
story.
I think I'm going to save it for the 7:30 break.
Yeah.
you know what?
That's when the most people are listening.
You know, Ted. He did put the cart back, but do you think it's okay if I say he didn't?
It just adds a layer to the story.
Yeah. I don't like being dishonest with the listener, but it sort of punches up the story. Yeah, do it, you fucking whore.
Cart return, because God forbid he spends a minute longer wheeling the cart back.
this guy had
no,
a whole-
it is windy Sunday.
No, you
so
had a
he
whole attitude.
throws the cart into the woods or the field there,
woods.
you know, because
He
he's
threw
a
his
little.
cart into a
he's
field?
wheels are over because he's leaving, so it doesn't matter if his cart actually hits another car because that's not his problem.
He threw his cart into
so
the
then,
field?
and I happen to be right in the same line as him, so I'm wheeling. Now I'm slow. Right as soon as I puts his
slow.
truck in reverse, and I'm right behind his truck, and I'm thinking, I'm trying to prove a point, but if he runs me over in his pickup truck, this is probably a point
So
that
you developed parking lot road rage because the guy cut you off at the security checkpoint
Yes.
at BJ's.
I just called an attitude. I can say, then he got on the
I
highway.
know how this ends. I
Jimmy?
actually remember.
Yes, Jim.
And then he got out of the car and he hit me in the spine with that same bat that Snake Plissken used and escaped from New York. And he called me a busybody hole and said my radio show stinks. And then he fucking pushed me to the ground and I skinned my knees. Because he hit the fucking fleshy part of my spine with a bat with a nail through it.
Then he pushed me out of the car.
He started to touch me. He threw my PJ's bag in the ground. He pushed his cart into my car.
He pushed the cart. Oh God, I hate her.
Off at the security checkpoint
Yes.
at BJ's.
I just called an attitude. I can say, then he got on the highway. He was a last-minute merger. I can call the whole attitude just by seeing the way that he last-minute merged at BJ's.
So your blood pressure is peaking. And you're thinking,
I'm just saying that
and
really,
you think he's the one that's got the problem?
You're in such a hurry that why bother being nice to anyone else around
So you started
really?
slamming into the back of his truck on the way
With
out
my
of
cart.
the parking lot.
Was that not what I should have done?
And he's the one with the problem. You really might want to.
Because he's a little bit busier than all the rest
You
of
want to
us.
call a therapist. I think the one with issues may not
No!
necessarily be him.
Keep fucking that chicken.
OMG.
OMG.
Wow.
Well, that clip didn't make me howl.
That was
No,
not
no
good.
howling?
No,
No
It
howling
seemed
was
there.
not phenomenal.
I had nothing to repeat.
It seemed like they kind of just stopped talking.
I don't know what happened there.
No, they just talked for
You know,
a long
I-
time.
You know what
I know what it is, actually.
Oh, you do, Jimmy?
Yeah, he actually has a sign he holds up that says "Shut up, cunt."
How great would that be? Oh, man.
Jesus, Jimmy.
And you notice that she just completely plows over any questions that he asks.
Yes.
Of course she does.
Like he was asking questions. That's what stupid Jenny Hutt was doing yesterday.
Nothing of interest had been said.
Yeah, no end to the story had been sent.
God.
500 listeners go into the water. 500 listeners turn off the radio.
Do you bring every story that happens to you in between shows to the program?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
Every
Try
story.
to keep them
Amy, you might want to fucking decide which stories to bring to the show.
somewhat
Nah.
interesting, compelling, some
If that's the best thing to happen to
redeeming
you.
quality.
Hey, can we play a little bit of the slumber party video before we take a break
Yes,
before our big
please.
guest?
Why not, right?
Please.
I'm calling this bonus Jocktober.
Bonus Jocktober.
Bonus Jocktober. We found out that I guess Amy from Ted and Amy in Syracuse, she does this slumber party every year for the women, so they could escape their lives for a day.
Watch this be the hottest video ever. Amy's dipping her feet in some girl's mouth. Another one's strap on fucking her friend.
They're calling it Soccer Moms Gone Wild.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they're all at this big event. They got their jammies on.
So what? They take over a convention room or something in a dumb hotel.
I guess.
I hate when they do that stupid art thing they do, where
What's
they all
that?
put different colored paint on their vaginas and they squat on paper and make slugs. And they sell it for charity.
Yeah.
They go to the hotel where they got one of those big glass block walls and stick their guns against it like sucker fish. They say, let's play clean the algae off the tank.
Or then they read like news stories and they read what the criminal has done and they all play guess the ethnicity. It's like a really horrible racist slumber party. That cop that punched that girl in Philly. There's one fact they're leaving out.
Oh, yes, exactly.
So what?
Well, we got to get the slumber party.
Yes.
of course.
Oh, please.
Amy demands it.
They sing
They're all dancing in big glasses.
and they got those giant glasses, which are always funny. Amy's slumber party.
Soccer Mom's Gone Wild.
Look at these frumps.
Yeah.
They're all frumps.
Oh.
This is the 6th annual Amy Slumber Party. We
look
started
at
off
that
with
pig.
300. We're now at 800 for 2 nights in a row, so 1,600 women, and it still sells out in a day. It's amazing. Women spend so much time taking care of other people that, they're taking care of their kids and their families and making sure
Could you pause right there?
This is so calculated. She obviously isn't wearing makeup because we're all just letting our hair down.
Just
for a night.
girls hanging
Just
out.
girls,
We don't have
need
to
that
press each
makeup
other.
or the high heels.
We don't have to press each
Come
other.
with your PJs or your sweatpants.
Yeah. Great. Oh, boy.
She has hair like Ed Harris. It really is a balding lady.
This is the one night where they can just focus on themselves and care for themselves and be with their friends.
they got bunny
Everybody
ears
stays
on.
overnight, so they don't have to
Fatzos.
worry about designating a driver.
Cowboy
they can just
hats.
have fun
Gangs.
and just worry about themselves
Oh,
for one
there's
night.
big
So I think
beds.
that's
They're all
right. It's
laying down on the
become such a
beds.
popular
Yeah.
event.
They're all dancing, having fun. What a
Look
waste.
at these fat fucking pigs.
I would hate to be there. You wouldn't enjoy that?
No.
Oh, yuck. They're all having a ball, dancing in a fucking circle.
They're doing conga
A
lines,
big fatso with a mullet.
dancing, drinking champagne.
Oh, this is horrid.
And the husbands know they're there all night, so they're just fucking the neighbor.
Exactly. Every one of them is going to have chlamydia or herpes when their wives come home.
And they're doing
Oh,
everything
caricature
they want to.
drawers.
There's shopping. There's over 100 booths of shoes and jewelry. And they get to get their hair done. They get to get their eyebrows waxed.
Just
and
a night
pedicure
of
and manicure.
pampering
They
and
get to eat
fun
and
for
drink
the
and
ladies.
dance.
Yeah.
And that's all women need. We'll all
Get
sleep in the
attacked.
same
What the
bed,
fuck?
get up and take the kids to soccer the next day. But just this one night, they're just focused on themselves, and I just think that that's really cool.
It's not cool.
Oh, no.
It's a big dance, a bunch of ladies.
They're singing AC/DC.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That is a room full of fucking 3s and 4s.
Yeah.
How many do you think dike out by the end of the night?
Every one of them.
They're all drinking. Oh, there's a band.
Karaoke. I wish they were having this in the fucking same place Great White had their concert.
That's a Munchausen syndrome by proxy song for the baby. You shook me all night long.
Gathering with women
Shake the
is
baby.
in itself just so fun. You think about
One
what
way to
would
go.
guys do
Guest
that would
speakers
be something
Susan Smith,
similar, and it would have to
Andrea
be an
Yates,
activity.
on how to get rid of those
Guys
little
have to
annoyances and
run
have fun.
or watch a game, whereas women create an event. I mean, this is an event.
Sympathy
that
for the
all
ladies that only fill out half the
and
shirt.
Be with themselves. That's an event by itself.
Oh my God, we're definitely coming next year.
Yeah. Oh, there's a diva.
Oh my God, we let the blacks
I know.
participate.
They're all wearing funny teeth and
it's
wigs.
It's like a costume thing.
Grandma Gone Wild. An old
Everything
lady.
is gone wild.
Kowalski. I'm from Auburn, New York.
She's not
this
going
is my
wild.
first time here.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm having a great
Stalker
time.
Patty in 20
My
years.
chest hurts.
Yeah.
That's it. They're all. It's a whole fucking a terrible band with Amy's Slumber Party shirts.
Yes.
And a bunch of cows dancing. Should hold us in a fucking barn. They're all standing in hay, just shitting without moving.
I think that the husbands feel good about it. They're not out carousing or at bars. You know, they don't have to worry about the opposite sex. For God's sakes, we all wear night shirts. We're not really worried about looking glamorous. We're just here to have fun and just to hang with our friends. And so I think that's a good way. The husbands feel comfortable about letting their wives go away for a night as well. So all in all, it's a win-win. I don't know. That's how we started it, and we're going to continue it. I can't imagine. I think there would be a mutiny if I stopped doing this. So.
It's terrible.
Wow. That looks like a nightmare.
Yeah.
That just looks like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Do you think they're licking whipped cream off dicks later in the night?
Yeah, they probably bring in
Like
those
bachelorette
fucking
parties we've
dancers.
seen?
It's like, whoa, there's a crowd and they're being a little loud. That must be why the cops are showing up. You know, the cops with the big mustaches and fucking. What is he doing? I don't recognize that uniform. Why is he's got his cuffs out? He's cuffing one of the girls. Whoa, he just ripped his pants off.
He's
Wait a
wearing
minute.
shorts.
He's got a giant rod.
Wow.
Let's dance.
So there you have it for today's Jocktober.
Tonight.
Who do we got for tomorrow, Sam? Do you know?
I know, but nobody will know.
How
Until
about a little
tomorrow.
hint, little tease?
What part of the country?
Well, we're gonna stay in the U.S.
Okay.
What
kind of show?
We'll probably lean more top 40.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of morning zoo-ish?
Yeah.
I like that.
Is it Scott and Todd time?
Is there a hole?
I don't know. I mean, there's a young lady who helps the show along, but I don't know if you want to insult her.
Good.
Does she keep the guys in line?
A little bit. I don't know if you want Scott and Todd yet. It's so early in the month. It's like having all your Christmas presents at once.
I don't know why I'm gonna lose my last time. We were doing radio for a long time. That little fat niggle kid used to love. Make fun of me on radio.
They're talking about you.
You know, it's people, these mergers. They merge, but they don't merge and they leave their carts all around.
Scott Shannon's doing the merging bit.
I gotcha.
I don't know what's why they merge and push the cart. Who's going to use the cart?
Oh.
You know?
And then a song parody. We're merging. We're merging. It doesn't even make sense. Oh, shoehorning in the words.
Because then we're gonna merge. All right, we got it.
Yeah.
I love when Scott Shannon talks about that little fat Nagel kid.
Oh, is that great?
Yeah. I was real loyal for a long time. Well, fat kid used to look up to me. I was just a big, fat, consuming adult. Doesn't even shave. So I gets tired going around his big neck.
He's from Florida originally.
Yeah. he's
Right here.
Pretty
cool, huh?
He used to drive a boat to school.
He did used to drive a boat to school.
Yeah.
How cool is
pretty
that?
cool.
That's
Yes.
pretty fucking
Pretty
You go to
cool,
high
huh?
school in a boat?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Haircut like a Special Olympics participant.
I had a green Aspen wagon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not a boat.
And the back doors wouldn't close.
Just devil may care
And
in
he
a
had a
boat.
boat.
Fucking just squirting sun in his hair and
Yeah.
just fucking flying to school.
Exactly.
Mirrored shades.
Oh, yeah.
Treats at his feet.
Oh.
Maybe a nice sun-kissed and a Five Alive.
All kinds of Jolly Ranchers all around the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In
As
case any,
many as you could eat.
in case any girls got on.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't. They didn't.
No.
Sierra missed.
I'll read some WWE fan fiction Nagel wrote.
That fat kid loves wrestling. He always loves wrestling. Bob Backlund does the knee walk.
Go to our website and you can see some of the Lego creations that Nagel's made.
Yeah, he should make himself a Lego stool and a Lego rope.
And for the people out there trying to help you with Jocktober, what's your email there, Sam?
Just Twitter, not Sam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything you think might fly for Jocktober. You can suggest a show. Maybe there's a weird bit that you think is perfect for it. Maybe some of those radio station slogans. Think out of the box on this for us.
I mean,
anything.
And don't be afraid, because I generally know within a minute of listening to a show whether or not it's Jocktober.
And it's not necessarily just a show. I mean,
right.
If it's a weird bit, a weird song parody, just anything that's, that would fit the Jocktober thing, send it to Sam, please.
Just tweet, not Sam.
That was a clever way to get a Twitter plug there, sir.
Well, I'm not going to go through an email box. I can just favorite tweets.
Oh, Ted and Amy have a Twitter. I just hope no one's been hassling that. Leave the Twitter alone.
What's their Twitter?
Just Ted and Amy, but I mean, just leave it
Oh,
alone.
let's check. Let's check their mentions.
Real quick, yeah. I hope no one's
I'm sure they're cool.
I didn't even know until I just saw
Their time is over. They made it through Jocktober.
Yeah, congrats.
We will forget about them tomorrow.
Unfortunately, this show replays twice.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay, so there's just them just being fine and everything.
How many followers? How many followers they got?
1181.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not bad.
Well, not good.
Well.
I just do at Ted and Amy and don't touch me. Stop it,
Edgar's
Edgar.
poking. Very uncomfortable.
We work in a place where you have to say, "Don't touch me."
Don't touch me.
Why?
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what happened, Sam?
Oh no.
Barry bullshitter wrote something.
Yeah, Barry Bullshitter.
What happened?
He left a twit pic of a girl.
We all appreciated a good twit pic.
A 14-inch or 15-inch black cock on her shoulder.
Yeah, and she's topless, and just the 15-inch penis is draped over her shoulder.
That's terrible.
It might be
like
one
you
of
would
their
a fire
listeners.
hose if
I
you were
don't
fighting
know.
a fire.
And that's mean. They said they should change the name of the slumber party to Pigs in a Blanket.
Oh, look at this. Ted and Amy just made me shit so hard I feel like I was ass raped from the inside out.
Oh, wow.
I hope
not
you
cool.
end today's show the way our Bud Dwyer ends a press conference.
He killed himself.
These guys are fucking brutal.
Just
These
bad,
guys are brutal.
nasty people.
Oh my God.
This is a picture that says, "Is this Amy?" And it's a picture of a girl smoking, but it's like a warning ad. This could happen to you if you smoke too much.
Yeah.
And she's got just terrible teeth and gums, and her eye is gone.
Sure, not good.
So
not
bad.
good.
That's not. This isn't constructive.
Look at this. Like, Ted and Amy might only read the first part of this. They say, at Ted and Amy, thanks for making my morning better, period. And then next sentence is, not with your actual radio show. It's horrible, but with joining us for Jocktober.
David Thompson writes, "Have a nice day, farthead duo."
Oh no! Rob's bulbous uvula just wrote the word cunt over and over and over.
That's not even nice.
good.
I don't. No.
Oh wow! Ted Scheckler. I guess Ted Scheckler would know. He wrote that Amy's vagina smells worse than the dumpster behind Popeyes.
Oh,
that's a terrible smelling dumpster. You need your hats removed by a battering ram. What type of suggestion is that?
Come on.
No. Jay from Huntington.
Oh.
It's Pink Socktober, Ted and Amy. And that's no malarkey. Retweet for the hashtag prolapsed anus. This isn't right. This can't be their fans.
No.
You sure?
I don't know. I mean, they just keep going and going. At Ted and Amy, remember when you had a good morning radio show? Neither does anyone else. Welcome to Jocktober. Who preps the bull on your morning drive? Ted and Amy in the morning.
This must be such a surprise because it comes out of nowhere. You're just doing your show for years and years and years.
I must have said something good. I got a bunch of mentions on my Twitter.
Why do we have a bunch of mentions?
Yeah.
And why is our Facebook page?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And out of nowhere.
You have to deal with this horse shit.
Oh, it's terrible.
Right, you have like one tweet. It goes, "I can't wait to hear Your Body by Christina Aguilera on Ted and Amy." And then the next tweet above that is, "Hang on, kiddies, here it comes." And then the tweets start.
We better break.
Oh, look at this. It says, Terry Clifford says hi.
Hey, there's Terry Clifford.
Hey, Terry Clifford.
Clifford.
Oh yeah, let's break. I gotta piss.
Yeah, okay.
I can't wait
That's
for Terry
sticky.
Clifford Day.
Oh, yeah.